Obviously it was a really early start for us. I mean, we had a team breakfast at 7 a.m. and we took batting practice uh, in the fog. Outfielders, nobody could see the ball past the infield. It was almost dangerous. We just kind of pulled some guys off. So uh, I give guys credit for coming out with a lot of life and getting after a starter. Knocked him out early and uh, you know took control of the game. Looked like, but Paulette went out there and backed us up with some really good innings through really nothing but strikes, pretty much the whole game, 5 innings. So proud of him. He's had two really good starts in a row, and that's been great seeing that. So uh, did a lot of things well, ran the bases well, stole some bases, put a lot of pressure on him, and obviously feel good about winning game 3.
Matt.
You mentioned on your pregame show with Phil about getting off to a fast start today. What did you think of that first inning, and how much did you think having Goodhart back in the lineup helped?
Well, I feel like we got off to a great start. We scored 4 runs and stole 3 or 4 bases in 1 inning. I think that's probably what got their pitcher out of the game, is they felt like, that he wasn't quick enough to the plate, and we were just going to keep running on him. And then I think he was frustrated, and obviously we got people on to be able to do that. We hit it, but having Goodhart in the lineup, it brings a little more depth to our lineup, I feel like. And his first at bat, I don't know exactly which at bat it was. I think it was his first bat. He got a hit, or he walked, and then he got a hit. But he did a tremendous job. He hadn't taken batting practice until today for the last 2 days out here, and then missed 4 or 5 days with the team. So I thought his pitch recognition was pretty good, and obviously he's one of the top hitters in the league, and he makes us better.
You touched on this a little bit with Paulette, but I think at one point he had thrown 21 pitches and 19 of them were strikes. For somebody who throws as hard as he does, to have that type of consistency in the zone, what are your thoughts about that?
Well, he just has a real classic arm action, and he can repeat his delivery, and it's kind of repetition for him. He's all around that zone. He didn't really have a lot of bad misses with his fastball. Maybe every now and then with an off-speed pitch, but when he's throwing a fastball, it's going to be around the zone. And again, he did a great job. He went out and pitched, the second, third, and fourth inning with a 4-run lead, 6-run lead, 8-run lead, and he kept his concentration and did what he needed to do.
Ryan. Anything? No? Okay. Tara, you jump in?
Hey, Coach. Yeah, you mentioned the stolen bases. I was wondering what exactly you guys were seeing out there early on that led to the aggressiveness on the base paths.
Well, just felt like that pitcher was a little slow to the plate, and his pick move was okay. We saw it a couple of times, but we didn't feel threatened by it a whole lot. And got some pretty good runners up top, and we just felt like that we were gonna make him change his delivery and speed up, or if he stayed the same, we're just going to keep running until somebody got thrown out. And we did a good job of that. We created some problems for him out there.
Thank you.
Matt, back to you.
What can you say about the power that Christian Franklin's showing right now? It's 3 home runs in 3 games.
Well, we've seen it all year, as far as back in the fall and last year. But he's even stronger, more powerful this year, just through working. He's extremely strong. Swing's outstanding right now, and that ball he hit today, it cut right through a pretty good breeze, and it just kind of rode out of here, and he drove that ball. He's pulled them, he's hit them right center, and just a strong kid with a really good swing.
I've written down here at least a half dozen guys who you were able to get to play for the first time today. Any of them stand out? I thought Morris, maybe when he came in with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I mean, he came in and with the bases loaded, 1 out, and got I think it was something like that, and got two quick outs and got the strikeout with a really good breaking ball to end that inning. And I think that at the time it was 9-1. They had the bases loaded, 1 out. They didn't score, so did a tremendous job. But we did get a lot of guys at their first at bat or first time on the mound, and it's always good to be able to get that over with for them so they can get the jitters out. And maybe next time, if it didn't go great, it'll be a lot better.
Robert.
Hey, Coach, do you think that Paulette has done enough to earn his spot in the weekend rotation yet, or is there something else he needs to do to prove himself?
Well, I mean, I think he had done enough to before the season started to earn a spot, and he's pitched fine. He's pitched real good, so I don't plan on doing anything but keeping him right there in the rotation.
Matt, anything else for Coach?
Yeah, I've got one more on Paulette. How good did it feel to get to stretch him out a little bit today and maybe get his pitch count up a little higher?
Yeah, I mean, I think last week, would he go maybe 4, and today he went 5, and he would, he didn't have to come out of the game. He could have gone another inning if we needed him to, but we're going to need that inning down the road, we feel like. So, just take care of him a little bit and let these guys build up. So when we get into league play in about 3 weeks, hopefully they can give 5, 7, 8 innings, see how it turns out.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time.
All right, see you.